Welcome to Unselfishly Me, a podcast all about self-love, self-care, and everything in between. I'm Jane, a personal trainer with a focus on self-love. Each week, we'll be chatting to someone about their self-love journey, how long it took, and what it took to get there. Today's podcast is something a little different. I had decided to record this for myself and for Peyton for future. I'm a very sentimental person, and there's things that I didn't get to ask my gran and my grandpa, and so I'm trying to rectify that now myself and write things down and do videos including me, because I think as a mom you're always doing the videoing or taking photos of people other than yourself in the photos. It's always the dad or the granny or just the baby. So I'm trying to do videos of me and her so that if, God forbid, anything happens to me while she's still young and she can't remember, then I've got all that for her. And I've been uploading to a Google Drive photos and videos in general just to back up all her stuff, and I've made it a shared folder so that Nick has access to it. So just something for you out there to think about, to start doing things like that. If you're not in the videos, do some videos of you with them, talking to them, so that they can remember your face and your voice and just mannerisms, because photos don't really do justice, I find. So without being too emo, I have been writing stuff down and writing blog posts and things like that so that it is out there. But I also thought that I would do a voice recording. So I have done one, and then I was talking to a friend of mine, and I decided that I would release it as a little mini podcast, because you all know that I share everything and I just want to help people. So if I plant a seed and give you an idea and it helps you change your life in some way, whether it's healing yourself, healing others, reaching out, whether it's body images, anything, that I'm always trying to help. And I've been asked a lot of advice since I've had her. So I just thought that if I put this out there, that maybe it'll make you think of something to do as well. And it's something that maybe you haven't been taking videos or anything like that, or secured things for them for the future. So I thought if I release this, which is being very vulnerable, Brene Brown, that hopefully it'll change something for you, and maybe you'll do the same for your child, your family, your whoever. So I think also when they're so little as babies, and I've got a lot of friends that have lost parents when they were very young, that it does make a difference if you can have something for them to grow up with. So it was very hard for me to record this and to hold it together. I think I rushed through it because it was emotional writing it out when I was just typing it out. So to try and wrap your head around things that you could maybe not be here when your baby is 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 15 or 35, whatever, it's really hard to actually think about. So I think that by doing this, it makes me feel better that I know that she'll have something if something does happen to me, and that she won't forget me. So I had to hold it together because it was very emotional, and I did stop and start a few times, just because if I tried to record it all in one go, it would have been a bit hectic. So I pressed record, I recorded, and then I'd stop after certain sentences to compose myself. So yeah, this is me being very raw and open and vulnerable, and this is my voice recording to Peyton that I recorded and is safely on Google Drive. So I thought I would share it with all of you. Dear Pey Pey, I wanted to record something for you so that you'll always have my voice. So many people have said that was what they missed most about losing a parent, that they couldn't remember their voice. So I wanted to do this for you. If you're listening to this, then I'm no longer with you, and of course that makes me so sad. I really hope that you're in your adult years and not still a little girl, because that would break my heart, as I definitely didn't have enough time with you, and I want lots. Peyton Joan, my little mini queen, you are the greatest gift I never knew I wanted. You crashed into my life like a giant asteroid and changed everything in me and around me. You broke my heart into a million pieces and recreated it bigger and better than before. You are my whole heart, my very own. You are the greatest surprise, especially for someone who likes to be in control. Wow, you are changing that. I'm learning to go with the flow, follow your lead, and read your cues. You're 5 months old now, and I feel like we finally know each other. I know when you're tired, hungry, content, when you're being held wrong and want to be upright. I feel like you know my voice, you know my face, you love my good morning song, and I feel like we found our groove, and I'm enjoying you so much. You're lying sleeping in my arms right now, and when I look down at you, I get emotional thinking about not being with you. You are such a big part of me, the best part, that I can't imagine not being together. You've made me more patient, more open, more relaxed, less of a perfectionist with work, thank you for that, more selfish with our time together, less selfish with my time. You've taught me to know my worth, charge more for my time and expertise, and if something doesn't feel right anymore, then I'm not going to do it. I have more important things to spend my time on, like you. Knowing your worth is something that takes a lot of work, but darling girl, you will know this in abundance. I want to teach you every day that you are enough. I hope that I've created that knowing within you, and you value yourself and know your worth beyond a shadow of a doubt. I hope that you know you are worthy of love, you are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of success, you are worthy of safety, you are worthy of security, you are worthy of it all. My wish for you is that you have felt loved. I hope that you felt love every single day. I hope that you appreciated the boundaries that I set. I hope that you felt the loyalty that I had for you. I hope that you appreciated my work ethic and know that I did it all for you. I slowed down and started to work smarter, not harder, because I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to enjoy both, so I changed it so that I could. You're so little for so short. I want to really enjoy the time with you, and I am. I've been in your beautiful room with you since our first night home. First you were in your little sleep pod, aka the boat, in the bed with me. But at 4.5 months, we moved your boat into your cot, and you've been sleeping so nicely in there. I'm so proud of you. You've adapted so well to everything as you've gone along. I'm still in your room, in the bed, and I'm so happy for it. Being close to you makes me feel comfort and joy. Hearing you breathe near me gives me a sense of calmness that I cannot explain. Your dad's okay without me. He's got Boston and Harley for company, and I think he prefers their cuddles anyway. I'll move across eventually, but for now, while you're transitioning into your cot and eventually out of your boat in your cot, I'll be here, close enough for you to feel, just like now, because I will always be right there with you, close enough to feel. My darling Pey Pey. I wrote a blog post to you. Do they even have blogs in the future? I wanted to read it to you. Dear Pey Pey, everyone was worried when I wasn't excited during pregnancy, but I wasn't. I knew when you were here, I'd be fine. I wasn't worried about after, I just didn't enjoy during. That doesn't mean I wasn't happy to meet you or have you. I was always grateful and wondered what you'd be like. I promised to always be your biggest cheerleader. I promised to always be fun. I promised to always be a child at heart. I promised to set healthy boundaries for you. I promised to teach you mindfulness. I promised to honor your soul. I promise to love you like you deserve. I promise to always hold your hand. I promise to tell you the truth. I promise to help you live with integrity. I promise to protect you. I promise to hold your heart in my hands. I promise to listen to you. I promise to guide you. I promise to be the mom that you deserve. I hope that I was all of these things and more. I hope that I was your best friend and helped you grow to be the most amazing girl in the world. I remember doing my life coaching course, and Andrew kept bringing up children, saying he never uses that as an example, so it was so strange. It was because I was pregnant with you, and they didn't know. He said a soul child will always become a reality because they're meant to be. What an honor for your soul to have chosen me. You're the most amazing little girl. You're absolute magic, sunshine on a warm day. You are so smiley. Your laugh is my favorite. You are sweet and precious, and your personality is the perfect combination. I know you'll be kind and sweet and sassy. You'll be exactly who you're meant to be. You are everything good. You are my soul child. Change lives, change the world, be yourself, be true to you. Live your life authentically, always. I love you with every fiber of my being. Love, Mom. Thanks for listening, and let me know if you are going to do the same, because I'd love to know if it's made you think and if you're going to record your own one for someone. Thanks for listening to Unselfishly Me. Follow us on Instagram at unselfishlyme and check out our website www.unselfishlyme.com.